Hey, it's day 3. I'm heading to the con right now. I ended up driving down myself because I had something I wanted to do that was important. And yeah, so doing a little pre-brush before getting to the van because I ate on the way. Didn't have time to freshen my breath and clean my teeth. It's always important to have fresh breath, clean teeth, and smell good when you're at a con because, you know, those are things you don't want to have happen. So anyway, kind of don't know where I am. I parked on a side street because, you know, free parking on Sundays. So anyway, let's see if I can get unlost. Bye. Sometimes the henchmen, they get tired and they sit down on the ground. This is the panel area right here. I didn't know if I showed you. These are where all the panels take place, some of the panels. And then, of course, there's all this lovely people all over the place wearing their costumes. It's a pretty fun day so far. I've only been here 10 minutes, maybe that. But anyway, I keep seeing people I know. I'm meeting this stare from Ghost Rider, but he walked past me. Alright, so here's the Artist Alley area. I'm just going to wander around for a little bit and show you what it looks like. Lots of different artists selling lots of different prints. Some of the artists that just come through here are just selling their prints because that's what they do. They come to the cons to sell, like any artist does at any like market or art event or something like that. And of course you got all the people with their family, their kids, and everyone just doing really fun stuff.
On me when those Fright Town people, all those creepy crawlies were all up in my face trying to grab me and take a hold of the madness.
Let's make up. The mega powers!
Can we do this?
Yeah.
Dig it!
Yeah.
Alright, so I came back outside of the convention and, well, it's a plethora of cosplayers right now. It's crazy, crazy. So let's just wander around and see what else we can find. I might be going to a panel, see some of my fellow cosplayers just to like support them. It's on family cosplaying. It's supposed to be really fun. So we'll see what we can see what we can find. There's some people I know. Let's go say hi to Rain and Charles and see what they're doing.
Hello!
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Trying to stay cool. Are you staying cool?
Not right now in the direct sun, but we met these really cool Wolverine and Storm cosplayers.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to get a mutant photo.
Yes,
so
that sounds a good idea.
You know, did a little squat up thing.
Whose undies are better? Now don't fight, ladies. You're both beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I need to be in front.
Oh, okay. Oh my. Oh my.
Girls. You're both so pretty. There's no choosing. There's no choosing.
Here, I'll help you.
I know, isn't she so mean? She gets all the boys, even the dead ones.
I caught a prince.
Hey girl, you are guilty.
This is the Art of Family Cosplay, survival tip from the expert, I guess that knows. We'll go down and introduce ourselves. I'm Will from Really the Break Cosplay. I have a 4.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and I've done cosplay with both of them a little bit.
I'm right in the middle up there. And I have 2 kids who are 2 and 4, both girls. And I have been cosplaying for 15 years on my own and then had kids. And so I've been making them costumes ever since they were babies.
I'm Robin Baker and I am the costumer behind AJ Cosplay. I have 1 kid, AJ. She is now, oh my gosh, 9. Okay. She's glaring at me because I forgot. And I actually don't. I'm the only, I think, parent up here who actually doesn't cosplay. I make all of AJ's costumes, though, and I have been since the very first Rose City Comic Con, which was how long ago? 2012. So it's been, I can't do math apparently. It's not my thing.
I'm Renby, and that's from Queen Bee Cosplay, also known as Rain, Renee, any of those, whatever. And I cosplay with my 11 and 13-year-olds, and that's Scarlet Castle and Seattle Pim. We come from Seattle down to Portland cons and go up to Vancouver cons. I started dressing them up in 2013. Their first cosplay was at Emerald City as Watch and Kaylee from Firefly. And you know, they've gotten more into it and then fallen out of it and gotten more into it, but we're all yours again this weekend. So.
Hi, I'm Brad Halleck. I'm with BHcosplay. It's like second to last there on that slide. I've just got into cosplay about 4 years ago. A buddy of mine said, "Hey, you want to go to Emerald City Comic Con?" And I was like, "What's that?" So started from there, and my first cosplay was a Jane Cobb, and I was hooked after that.
Shiny.
And oh yeah, shiny. Yeah, Vera, I had her with me. It was awesome. So yeah, and I have 2 boys. They are 14 and 16, and they basically started cosplaying from the beginning with me. I 3D printed them some Halo helmets for the first con we went to, and they loved it. And we've been cosplaying ever since. And having teenagers and cosplaying is its own special challenge.
So across all of us, we have quite the age range in children. Do you have any age-specific tips for making costumes for your kids or with your kids?
So I'll start with the babies, because my kids have been cosplaying since they were like 3 months old. So when they're really small, or even up to like 3 or 4 years old, the most important thing to consider is their comfort. Kids don't like putting things over their head in a strange way that they're not used to. They don't like wearing weird materials. You know, every kid's different, but if you can make the costume as much like a onesie or a t-shirt or pants as possible and use materials like cotton or fleece or flannel, that will make it so much more comfortable for them to wear. And if you're going to put a lot of work into the costume for your child, you want them to be able to wear it. The other thing is consider getting in and out of it. So use things like Velcro, which you can pretty easily sew on some Velcro as an opening, because that'll rip it out in and out super easy. Even zippers, if you know how to sew in a zipper. But don't do anything like gigantic tunnels they have to get into. Like, I made this Boo costume for my daughter, and it was like the Monster Boo, which is basically this gigantic tunnel with some armholes you have to find to get your arms out of. And when she was 3, she would not have anything to do with that. But as soon as she was about 3 and a half, she wanted to wear it. So I was really glad that I made it a little big for her. Yes, always make your costumes a little big, so that they can wear it longer.
Yeah, I think I don't really have age-specific things. I have quirk-specific things, so it's all about just knowing your individual kid. AJ has sensory processing disorder, which means that like the clothing has comfort is again key. It's really a big deal. So even if while I do totally recommend making things a little bit bigger, it actually won't work for her. She needs it fit a certain way, and if a year goes by, even if it technically fits, it's not going to work out. I find that because she's so small, I think a lot about the materials. And while, yes, she's only probably going to wear it to one con, maybe two, if they're only 6 months apart, it may seem silly, and like maybe I should just spend for the cheapest, but she's also small, and so I try, if it's about her comfort, I try to get the material that I know that she's going to be most comfortable in, so I'll spend a little bit extra. So I did make her a Wonder Woman costume. It was actually made out of leather because it feels good against her skin. And it was like, oh, this is leather. But then when I looked at how much material I was actually buying at that time, she was so small that it really barely cost me anything. And so it's all about this balance for me. Comfort, number one thing, thinking about the materials, cost, balancing it all out.
So I buy a lot of things and then customize them through weathering, and especially with my kids because they're going to outgrow it in a year. It doesn't have to be screen accurate, it has to be fun. And they want to be recognizable, and they want to have a good time, and they want to get pictures with their heroes. And especially when you're getting started in cosplay, that's the other thing is, you know, some of my kids' costumes at this point are ridiculously screen accurate and really well put together, and I may spend $150 to commission a flash suit for my son because I can't sew. But it's also one of those things that he's been doing it long enough that I know it's something he wants to do regularly. We're going to wear it a whole bunch of times, but if you're going to go to like 1 or 2 conventions a year, and maybe they're going to reuse it for like a costume day at school, or maybe they're, you know, maybe they'll decide after one wearing that they don't want to be the Flash anymore, and now they want to be Green Arrow, and you're like, okay.
Your children change their minds.
Honestly, we go to so many conventions. It was like, okay, $150. We'll probably wear this 8 to 10 times. Okay, I can justify that.
For my boys, they're 14 and 16, and my 16-year-old is 6'2", weighs about 180 pounds. My 14-year-old is 5'11", and I am the smallest of the 3 of us there. I specialize in armor, mostly foam armor, and I do some sewing here and there, like this. This is my first foray into sewing, and I wanted to throw my sewing machine out the window. So what I do for the boys, and I knew they were going to be growing, I started building armor, about 3.5 years ago. So I would make it so that it could expand. The sides, they don't connect, they have expanders in them, so I can wear all the armor that we have, any one of us can wear. So you can factor that in. So foam armor takes a while to build, and when you get it done, you obviously don't want to be at a one time and then you don't ever wear it again. So my kids like the video game stuff. I do a lot more futuristic stuff. So being able to build expanders into it, or with either Velcro or with the buckles, that makes it so it's going to last a lot longer. And if you decide that nobody's going to wear it anymore and it's still in good shape, you might even be able to sell it and recoup some of your money. Someone else might want that item. So I did that with a Skyrim. The first Skyrim build I did for my youngest, Dragonborn, was my first attempt at doing foam armor, and he outgrew it, and I ended up selling it, making a couple $100. So it was like great. It goes right back into the pool of other building things. So.
All right, so that was the end of the con. I forgot to get shots from inside showing the end of the con, but I'm hanging out with some friends, and we're gonna go eat at Red Robin. But I thought I'd end the vlog here. So thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun weekend yourself, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog of Rose City Comic Con. And yeah, we'll see you next con, which should be Renton City Comic Con, which is next weekend. So look forward to seeing that. Okay, bye.